Should you rent or sell the inherited house in California? That's our topic today. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is about should you rent or sell the inherited house in California? We are addressing that important question today that some of our clients have asked us. So they're wondering, should we rent or sell the inherited house in California? This question becomes even more poignant when dealing with an estate house or an inherited home. We're going to focus specifically on such situations in the beautiful area of San Diego County in California. Picture this. You've just inherited a house in California. It might be a stunning property, or the inherited house has deferred maintenance issues, and you're considering correcting the issues with cost-effective repairs, and this leaves you with a big question. Should I sell or should I rent my house? This decision can be complex and it's crucial to make an informed choice. The answer to should I rent or sell my house isn't always straightforward. It largely depends on how many beneficiaries there are, whether they want the house to be sold, or you want to be the buyer, your financial situation, for instance, your future plans, and the condition of the house inherited. Hi, I'm KimWard. Welcome back to my channel. I am a real estate broker and expert with helping with inherited homes here in San Diego. We have another video that's important for you if you're looking at this one. It's about buying out your siblings and the things to consider and the steps to take. You may want to watch that one next. And while we're still talking, please hit that like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm share this with other people that have these same questions. Before we dive into the idea of renting the inherited house, and I promise we'll get to that next, let's first consider the option to sell your inherited house. Selling, well, it can provide a significant lump sum of money right away. Well, in the case of a probate, not right away, it'll be soon, because a probate here in San Diego can take 6, 9, 12 months. So selling could provide that lump sum, and this could be an ideal solution if you have immediate or soon financial needs, or if you're not interested in becoming a landlord. And in a lot of cases, a long distance landlord. But selling also comes with its own challenges, and the first challenge is a challenge you would have if you are going to turn the inherited house into a rental. And that's preparing the inherited house when considering to sell or to rent the house. Well, it is the first step. Preparing the house for sale or rent involve significant time and financial investment. This might include making necessary repairs or updates to make the house more appealing to potential buyers or potential tenants. This could involve repairs, renovations, and staging to make the house appeal to potential buyers or the potential tenants. When considering to sell the inherited house, finding a reliable realtor is another important step. A good realtor can guide you through the selling process, help set up a competitive price, and find potential buyers. First, preparing the house for sale can involve significant time and financial investment. Second is navigating the competitive California real estate market. Well, it can be complex. It's important to understand market trends and set a competitive price for the property. We recently had the pleasure of helping 2 of our personal representative clients in the Chula Vista area of San Diego County to prepare the inherited houses for sale. One of them had been a rental, and once the tenants moved out, the house needed a lot of paint and some repairs. Both of the homes included painting the interior and some of the exterior. One of the homes needed flooring installed because the flooring had been very damaged by the decedent's pets and it smelled really bad. We have a video on that if you're interested. If we had put either of the homes on the market as is, the inherited houses would have sold for substantially less. And by substantially less, I mean $50,000 to $100,000 less, because they would have only sold to investors that would then do the repairs and flip the properties for a profit for them. The cost of the repairs for each of the inherited houses was around $25,000, and we put the effort into repairing the inherited homes so that the estate beneficiaries receive a higher net proceeds from the sale and much quicker sales too. Now let's talk about the process of navigating the competitive California real estate market. California, well, it's known for its high property values and fast-paced market. Selling your estate house in such a market could yield a high return, but it also requires careful planning and a lot of strategy. On the flip side, you might be thinking, why not just rent my inherited house? Renting your inherited house can provide a steady stream of income over time. In California's robust rental market, this could be a very profitable option. However, becoming a landlord also means dealing with maintenance issues, finding and managing tenants, and potential vacancies, which could impact that potential profitable income. You'll need to be prepared for those responsibilities if you choose to rent your inherited house. Whether you decide to sell or rent your inherited house in California, there are legal and financial considerations to keep in mind. You'll need to understand the tax implications of both selling and renting. If you choose to sell your estate house, in most cases you won't, but there are circumstances where you might have to pay capital gains tax on any profit you make from the sale. But again, there are exclusions and reductions available that may reduce your tax liability. We recommend that you have a consultation with a tax advisor prior to choosing to either rent or sell the inherited house. On the other hand, if you decide to rent the inherited house, you'll have to consider property taxes, insurance, and potential property management costs. Rental income is also taxable, but you can deduct certain expenses like repairs, maintenance, the insurance, and property management fees. And if it's a condo, you may even be able to write off the HOA dues. In San Diego specifically, when someone dies that owns a property, their property taxes will be adjusted from the date of death of your loved one. This is something that's really important that you need to be aware of if you inherit a house in this area, because the property taxes can be increased and most likely will be increased, and in many cases significantly. So make certain that you know what to expect regarding the property taxes on the estate house, and you could do that by calling the San Diego County Tax Assessor's office and ask them about that. Now, let's talk about managing the inherited house as a rental. If you decide to rent your inherited house, you'll need to learn how to manage a rental property. This involves finding and screening tenants, collecting rent, handling maintenance and repairs, and dealing with any legal issues that may arise. You could choose to manage the property yourself, or you could hire a property management company to handle these tasks for you. Either way, it's important to understand what's involved in managing a rental property before you decide to rent your inherited house. In California, there are also specific landlord-tenant laws to consider. These laws cover a wide range of issues, including security deposits, lease agreements, and eviction proceedings. Understanding these laws is crucial to ensure you're managing your rental property legally and effectively. And if you don't feel comfortable being a landlord, the approximate cost of having a management company handle the inherited house rental here in San Diego County is typically between 8 and 10% of the monthly rent, and they typically charge additional fees for things like meeting potential tenants at the property and screening those tenants. So, after all of that information, deciding whether to rent or sell an inherited house in California is no small task. It requires careful consideration of your personal circumstances and the current state of the real estate market. Should you rent or sell the inherited house? Ultimately, the decision, of course, is yours. But we hope this video has provided some helpful insights to guide you. And that's it for today. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real estate advice, especially around inherited properties. And remember, whether you decide to sell or rent your house, make sure it's the right decision for you. Thanks for watching.